Walking changed my weight, my mood, and my discipline. And it might be one of the most underrated habits that most people ignore. I am filming this while walking because I do not just want to talk about the habit, I want to show you the habit. Instead of just talking the talk, I'm actually going to walk the walk. When people think about fitness, they often think it has to be extreme. Gym 6 days a week, running until you're exhausted, hard workouts, perfect meal plans. But sometimes, the habit that changes your life is not the most intense one. It is the one you can actually repeat. Hi everyone, Eliardo here, entrepreneur and lifestyle coach. Welcome to Alpha Reset. On this channel, we talk about discipline, health, mindset, and rebuilding your life from one day at a time. Today, I want to talk about walking, not as something boring or something that does not count, but as one of the simplest habits I have used to support my weight loss, energy, and discipline. I will share with you how walking became part of my lifestyle, how I use step tracking to stay accountable, how it helped my weight loss journey, and how you can use walking in a realistic way without punishing yourself or risking injury. So let's get into it. For me personally, I do not force myself to hit 10,000 steps every single day. That is important. My minimum target is usually around 5,000 steps on the days when I'm not playing golf or padel. That is normally around 45 minutes of walking at a speed of around 5 to 6 kilometers per hour. Some days I may do 15,000 or even 20,000 steps, especially when I play golf. Other days, if I'm tired or recovering, I may do 5,000 steps or even less. And that is okay, because the goal is not to punish yourself. The goal is to build a realistic routine that I can actually maintain. So when you see my Fitbit data showing that I average over 10,000 steps per day, that does not mean I force 10,000 steps every day. It means walking has become part of my lifestyle. The 5,000 steps is my baseline. The higher average comes from staying active consistently over time. For me, walking has become part of my reset. I use a Fitbit to track my steps, not because I want to obsess over the numbers, but because what gets measured gets managed. When you see the data, you cannot lie to yourself. You can clearly see whether you are moving or whether you're just thinking about moving. As you can see on screen, this year I've been averaging over 10,000 steps per day so far. But that average comes from a mixture of everything. Walking on the walking pad, playing golf and paddle, moving around during the day, and also taking proper rest when my body needs it. And that is why I do not want people to think they must jump straight into 10,000 steps every single day. Start with a realistic baseline. For me, that baseline was 5,000 steps on quieter days. Then the higher averages come naturally when movement becomes part of your lifestyle. A couple of years ago, I invested in this simple walking pad. You can even find some decent ones online, depending on where you are and what's available. For me, it was worth it because I can walk indoors when the weather's bad, when it's too hot, or when I want to watch videos or listen to audiobooks while moving. But you do not need a walking pad. You can walk outside, around your neighborhood, after meals, or even while taking a phone call. The method does not matter as much as the consistency. Now I want to be clear about something. Walking did not magically do everything by itself. My weight loss journey came from a combination of things: quitting alcohol, improving my food choices, moving more and sleeping better, and also being more disciplined and building better habits. But walking has just been one of the easiest habits to maintain. As you can see from my weight screenshots, I have made steady progress over time. The number on the scale has moved down, and walking has been part of that system. Not because walking is magic, but because it keeps me active, improves my mood, and helps me build the identity of someone who takes care of himself. That is the real benefit. Walking helps you become the kind of person who does not stay stuck. It gets you moving physically, and many times it gets you moving mentally. If I'm stressed, irritated, or overthinking, walking helps me reset. When you sit still, your mind can keep spinning around the same problem. But when you walk, especially outside, Your body moves, your breathing changes, and you create space between yourself and the problem. Some of my best ideas have come when I am walking. Sometimes I listen to audiobooks or watch videos while using the walking pad. Sometimes I walk in silence and use it to clear my head. That is why I do not see walking as just exercise. I see it as a tool for discipline, weight loss, and mental reset. But there is one warning. Do not go from doing very little to suddenly forcing huge step counts every day. That is how people get injured. Your feet, knees, hips, calves, and ankles need time to adapt. I have had injuries in the past, so I respect this. Start small, and most importantly, always stretch beforehand. If you're currently inactive, start with 10 minutes, then build to 20 minutes, then build towards 5,000 steps. And if your body feels good, you can increase from there. But if you feel pain, sharp discomfort, or unusual tightness, do not be a hero. Rest, stretch, recover. Get professional help if needed. Discipline does not mean ignoring your body. Discipline means taking responsibility for it. So here's my simple walking plan. Number 1, set a minimum step target. Do not start by copying someone else's numbers, including myself. If you are inactive, start with 1,000 or 2,000 steps, then build to 3,000, then 5,000. The aim is not to hit a perfect number. The aim is to become consistent. Number 2, track your progress. Use a Fitbit, smartwatch, or even your phone. Do not obsess over the numbers, just observe them. The data helps you become honest with yourself. Number 3, make walking easy. Walk outside if you enjoy nature. Use a walking pad if that suits your lifestyle. Walk after meals, during phone calls, or while listening to something useful. Number 4, use walking as a reset. If you feel stuck, lazy, or mentally heavy, go for a walk before you overthink the problem. And number 5, listen to your body. More is not always better. Consistency beats punishment. So let me leave you with this. Walking may not look impressive, but it works. It helped me move more, it helped my weight loss journey, it helped my mood, as well as my discipline. Most importantly, it gave me a simple habit I could repeat. So if you're waiting for the perfect fitness plan, stop waiting. Just start walking. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, even 1,000 steps or 2,000 steps. Then build from there. Because sometimes the simplest habit is the one that changes everything. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and press the notification bell so you do not miss the next one. And let me know in the comments below. Do you track your steps, and what step goal are you aiming for? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.